Hello everybody, welcome to this second part of the tutorial. So we're gonna go over level 5. You wanna start with picking up this one, and I always stand in this corner to force the golden nibbly pibbly, or it increases the chance that the golden nibbly pibbly won't fly off the screen. So you just wanna wait, and then when it comes down you go and eat it. And then I grab the piano tuner to make it easier to grab the nibbly pibblies later on. So if you want to try and grab that, so for this section you of course want to try to secure your chances of getting the golden nibbly pibbly from that manhole cover. And the best tip I can give for that is that you just open it and then you go up here or something, because it puts the golden nibbly pibbly back on the screen. And also I would recommend that you try to be somewhere around here, because if you're more to this part, then it will put the golden nibbly pibbly above the blue spikes to the right here, or upwards here. So standing, like trying to lure it like this way and then catching it when it goes down, of course. And you want to catch a total of 13 nibbly pibblies. So if you catch the golden nibbly pibbly at the start, that's 3, and then if you get this in the manhole cover, that's also 3. So then you have 6. And the counting works like so that a red one is 2 and a blue one is 1, and the golden ones are worth 3. So when you've eaten 13, you want to do this jump, and this jump can be hard, but you want to make sure that you're at top speed. It makes it, I would say that it makes it easy enough that it's worth it, even if you're not putting in a lot of time. Because also if you're gonna go the safe route and like take the mat down here and go on this one, it also increases the chances of failing, and it's a really big time loss. So I'm gonna do a save state here. The last part of this level is a bit tricky. You wanna grab the speed upgrade and then try to catch that mat. I just barely caught it. And then you jump it. I'm gonna do it again and like try to do it a bit slow and everything. So like reasonably you might have problems catching that one at first, like always catching that one, but I wouldn't say that's really a problem. If you're not gonna be very well practiced, you could always probably expect to miss it decently often. So like when you do, it's gonna make this mat be at a different timing. So you kind of want to try to adapt to see where it's going, not just go by your muscle memory, even though it's gonna be at the same place every time. So I guess I want to talk about this jump onto the mat. So if you catch this first cycle, it's always gonna be like the same place like that. I guess like the mat spawning and despawning like this, just requires you to sort of learn when it's okay to jump and not to jump. So, and that includes, you don't want to jump when you see the mat, you want to jump like right before the mat is showing up. I guess kind of obvious in a way. And a really important like mechanic in this game is like I'm moving upwards right now, but I'm not like I don't fall onto the spikes. And I think it's a really good way to it allows you to buffer your speed. So when I stand up here, I can just hold upwards and then jump when I know that the timing is when the mat will be under me. And another thing, since it can be like a bit tricky with this one and you might die, say you die, and you want to do like a backup, you have another mechanic with these mats that I call a double jump. And the way it works is that when the mat has despawned, you can jump twice. Maybe you understand if you just look at what I'm doing, like when the mat has disappeared and you start to fall down, you can jump and then jump again. And it's a good way to do backups. I think if that's everything on level 5, I think so. You don't want to try to kill the foot, because sometimes the foot is a bomb, and also the foot has more health than the feet in the earlier parts of the game. Or it might be that they have the same amount of health, but that the foot regenerates health faster. Anyway, level 6. So my recommendation here is just take it slow, or like sometimes if I try to be like perfect, it's gonna be like that, so yeah. Don't rush it. So here we have like a skip, and you get 2 chances on this skip. And the way I think about it, I think I look at like how when I look at when the clock hits turns around over here. I have like, since I've jumped on this clock many times, I like wait until it hits the rightmost spot, and then I wait for like 1 second or however long it is, and then jump on it. So I would recommend try to like grind in the timing of how long you should wait before you jump, and I guess you can like try to think about like where is the clock when I do the jump also, because I guess that helps with the visual cue. And also I would like to say something about like the height of the clock, that I think it's like here the clock is at its highest point, and that helps you to gain more height. Example, if you would jump on the clock here or here especially, I guess that would be really that's would feel like a good idea, but I'm not 100% sure. But I think that the clock is at a lower point over there and makes it makes it harder to get up there. So just gonna do it one last time and we'll move on. Yeah, that was very, very janky. The clock was on its way back. So that I should do it the way I actually do it. Like that. That's how I do it. So the clock squishing me gave me a good reason to talk about these. So 8 clocks or 7 clocks is gonna go out of the hole, and then the 8th thing is going to be fish fins for you to swim up the waterfall with, and they crush you, so you really want to make sure to like be on the water and sort of try to time your jumps so that you can't get fooled by like them falling just where you're about to land. And I guess also, like you saw there how the clock was chasing me. Sometimes you can just get cheated and it'll attack you. Like you try to be ready for it, but it catches you anyway. And here up the waterfall, I would recommend you to grab this health or the extra life, because it's really close by. Guess I'm gonna do that once again. So I tried to jump too early there. So just take it easy here and you can... Okay, that wasn't very easy. Yeah. I'm kind of thinking about, okay, how should I talk about this? What kind of strategies to do here? So grab the health and then and land here on the middle one, and then you're gonna have that clock, and the clock can be mean sometimes, it hurts you, so if you can, it's kind of nice to avoid it, like waiting a little bit and then landing in front of it. So here, if you remember, we have the speed buffer thing. You just walk against like the ledge and you won't fall off, but your speed will like be saved or something, and you can use that to know exactly where you're gonna land. So I know that I'm gonna land on that platform if I do the jump with the speed buffer, except that you sort of have to hold back a little bit. I'm gonna do a save state a little bit earlier afterwards. Yeah. So we speed buffer it and then fall past this pushy thing. And I also like hesitate for a very short time to buffer my speed there. And then when you land, you want to do a lick. So you can lick right before you land. So here I'm like there, right before I land. So when the lick finishes, that's when the lick jump starts, or how you should say it. So just right before you land, you do a lick, and you're gonna bounce. And I guess the easiest way is just to slide off and then go backwards. I guess we'll do level 7 also. I need to sleep, but this level is so important. Or like, it's kind of hard. So I grabbed the piano tuner because it's good for this, the pine cone up there. I'm just gonna play the game a little bit. I'm gonna play through the level once. Hard part right there, and I got it. Nice. lick jump, and a jump. And this... Oh hey, that's not my strat. Ah, I thought I would be able to. Ooh. Rough stuff, as we say. Lots of being ready. It's okay. And then, like, grab the piano tuner and then go inwards. Like, aim for this place. And as long as you're not slow, you're not gonna get hit by the spikes. And then a lick jump there. And I guess if we're gonna... Like, the lick jump there is just to make it go fast. I will say stop there. And then make sure that this pine cone, like this pine cone here that I'm avoiding, that you're standing here and it turns around. So like there, okay, I can go, and then I can wait and go like that. And here we have another, like, continue. So if you want 3 extra lives, pick them up there. And here. So I do this strat. The most important part being jumping as late as possible here. And also trying to jump as fast as possible after landing. So the lick jump after all of it isn't really important. The really good part is like getting past this without having to stop at all. And it's really hard. I guess I messed up sometime and you saw what happened. Like the pinecone catches you. If I'm gonna try to recommend some kind of backup strat, maybe it would be, or like, I mean safer strat, maybe it would be like trying to learn the rhythm of them. But like stacking up on extra lives and just taking a hit might be more worth it, because like, yeah, just imagine like I get hit there and so maybe I'm gonna die like here, but then it's like, okay, I'm past it, whatever. So because we picked up the piano tuner, you can just stand in this corner and spam and you'll lick the pinecone. And I find this to be the best way because otherwise you have to do like a rhythmic jumping, and yeah, just go for the corner. It might be, if you're gonna do some world record stuff, you might want to reconsider, but yeah. So this next section is, I would say it's pretty easy, but if you fail it and you fall down the waterfall, you lose a lot of time, so that makes it kind of a high priority to do it right. So a really safe strat you can do is just wait for them to fall kind of like this. And I mean, I'm gonna say just go for that, because I might have been, like, there's a lot of stuff to think about, so... Okay, so waterfall section. Just gonna play this one through safe one more time, just 'cause. Then we'll move on to the waterfall section. So you gotta grab this time, by the way, otherwise it doesn't start. So here on the first one, you can't like catch the first one, so I would say just go for the second one. And then, like going into this one, I think you should go into the water there to activate the foot, because to me it seems the best to allow the foot to get to go away. Especially if we're gonna take it easy. So as far as I know, these water pillars are RNG. So you're just gonna have to adapt to them. And here in this first one, I just sit here, and if it is where I'm standing now, then I don't have to do anything. And if it's at the bottom, I just try to react and then go down. And since the stream is helping you, it works out. And then we have this next part. And what you want to try to do is like stand here, because then the pine cone isn't in your way, and you have like a chance to do like that. And doing this when you're very new to this, it skips these two pine cones, which are really annoying. So like doing a little bit of extra effort to maybe have a chance to catch. Actually, it might even be worth it to just like stand here, and like if you spawn it, just go for killing it. Not the way I did, more like this. Or maybe it's super hard. No, it's okay. And like going for the jump like this. And also remember, I'm moving around on the water with the leap jumps. It really helps. But so I would definitely recommend this, like going for that safety stuff. I guess I should say also, like when I'm doing this, I'm trying to time so that the peak of my jump is when the waterfall boosts me. Because if you're at water level, you're just gonna get a much smaller jump. Like you see, I only got up to there, but the pine cone didn't spawn, so that really makes it easier. I'm kind of, yeah, it's something to do with where your camera is, I think, when they spawn these pine cones. So if you get stuck here and you want to get through, there's two ways to do it. You time a jump, so you land just when it goes away, and you can jump up like that, or you can like stand in the middle, so you hit it a lot and then you just jump a lick and then you can go through. And remember the thing I said about jump heights, like going around on the water like this is like, it has its disadvantage compared to standing on the side, and it has its advantage since you can like be closer to the water stream. So this one is really similar to the second one. You can just stand here and then adapt. And here I categorize them as the waterfalls that are like in the pinecone range and the ones that aren't. And the ones that are, you gotta jump like that to catch them, and the ones that aren't, you can just walk on them. And I guess it's possible to walk on the other ones and not get hit by the pinecone, but that's sort of, it requires luck. So this last one, I think it's kind of easy because it's always in the same spot, but it requires you to time your jump. I'm trying to think like when is a good time to jump, and it's a good time to jump right before the animation shows. So like there, or just before that. Right there. Right there. Or maybe not, maybe I'm showing it too late. Yeah, you don't want to do it when it stops. you want to do it like on the pause. When you see nothing in the water, you jump. And the optimal way you can just go really, like you see, you can almost get to the door just with the jump if you prepare for it. Trying to think a little bit. Yeah, I think that's everything I want to say for level 7. So that's everything for this video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Goodbye for real.